We have had a fun sit this morning. It is a beautiful spring morning. And I just had some elk come through. Earlier this morning I had I think there were 3 doe that came in. And it came really close, within about 30 yards. And could have whacked one of them, but it's not seasoned. And then shortly after that, I had these, I think there were 4 elk altogether. And one of the elks was, I think a big cow was harassing one of the young bulls. Probably didn't want him around. I think I got a deer over here. Got more elk. Cruising through it about 60 yards. Welcome to Indian Creek Bowhunting Journal.
Father, teach me to trust when your thinking is unknowable, when I lack the capacity to understand. For you have proven your trustworthiness and your love beyond measure. Your Son sent to the cross for my sin, what a treasure.
Sit in my new hunting blind. I just built this at home and then took it apart and then brought it out here and stuck it on a trailer that I had out here, and then brought it and set it down below, kind of below this tripod I set up over here. You can look at this tripod over here, right there. I was sitting there this morning, but man, those elk were kind of dense coming through. They didn't notice me there, but if I would have moved a lot, they probably would have. But the deer noticed me moving around the whitetail. And the axis, man, they are on pins and needles. And they travel this corridor right over there. Was where I got the shot at that axis buck. A couple of cedar bushes over, maybe about 80 yards over there. And so we set this up in this spot right here where this pinch point, except the wind's blowing on the other direction, so hopefully they'll come right through here. Let's see what happens, but I'm hoping that big old axis buck. I got a big axis buck on the camera. Who knows, maybe tonight I'll shoot him. We'll see what happens. But we're gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful evening, always at the ranch, here at Indian Creek Ranch.
So that evening I really didn't see anything, but the next evening I saw a couple of doe, a couple of white-tailed doe coming out. Just saw them coming, but they were really weary of this blind. As you can see, they never really came in closer than about 60, 70 yards. And it's not whitetail season anyway, but it was fun watching these deer pass on through. Then the next morning, we were packing up to head out and head home. And guess what I saw when I was putting stuff out on the front porch? Saw these axis deer making their way through, and I figured that big buck might be with them.
Oh my goodness.
So while my wife watched out the window with the binoculars to see if the big buck was coming behind him, I was getting everything set up, but my bow was put up and on the porch, and the only thing I had access to that was not packed up already was the rifle. So I figured bird in the hand, might as well take the shot. So watch this as these axis deer make their way through. It took a little while for them to work up as they were grazing, but eventually that big buck showed himself.
Get your phone and start filming me. Get your phone and start filming me. Wide angle. Choose the wide angle 0.5 on video. Okay, I got the big buck. You ready? You ready? Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't hear. I don't even know if I hit him. I had it right on him. We had to cheat and use the rifle. That was definitely that bigger buck I had on camera the other night. I was actually packing up, had my rifle and my bow out on the porch all ready to pack into the truck. Saw those axis deer coming when I went out on the porch, way down, probably 150 yards down, and they worked their way up to within probably about 70 yards. But my bow was already put up and the rifle was right there, so I grabbed it and I figured bird in the hand. I'm going to shoot that big buck. And rest of the year we'll be hunting, or rest of the summer we'll be hunting with my bow. But yeah, he's a good buck, I can tell that. And I felt good on the shot. I was looking here at the shot right about there, somewhere right in there. Oh yeah, he does a big mule kick, so it looks like it hits him right broadside. All right, let's go see if we can find that deer. I don't think it's going to be far. It's probably been about 45 minutes to an hour. It looked like a good shot. But I got my rifle with me just in case. Let's see if we can find some blood. Well, guys, I didn't find any blood. So I did a real quick. My property line's probably from here, from where I shot him, about 80 yards that way. So I figured I'd go to the property line with my rifle. And went over that direction and just worked my way back the direction I think he ran, and I saw him sitting right over here. So sorry I didn't take my camera with me because I wanted to make sure if he got up I was going to get him without having two hands free rather than one. So let's go take a look at him over here. Well, here he is right there. Shot him right in the breadbasket. I thought it was a good shot. But he's definitely got a little bit of ground shrinkage. He looked bigger from the window. But he's not that big one I had on camera. I thought he was, but definitely not. Let's pull him out and take a better look at him.
Well guys, will you look at that? Got us a nice axis buck. There's a little bit of ground shrinkage with this one because this is not that big one that I have on the camera from a night or two ago. But he'll do. You know, a bird in the hand. I got to shoot at least one of these a year, so now I got one with a rifle. Cheating a little bit, but now we're going to go after these things with the bow pretty hard, like I still am doing. But I think my problem with, if you've been watching my channel, my problem with the other ones is I'm hitting them. I've been aiming for the crease, but the problem is their lungs cut off right about here, so I'm probably missing the lung by coming back just a little bit on those. So I'm going to have to start aiming for the shoulder. So anyways, if anybody out there in YouTube land finds a diagram, a kill diagram of these axis deer, I would love to have a copy because I've been looking on the internet and I can't find a thing. So, but I would love to have one of those diagrams so I can make sure I'm hitting these things in the right spot. But anyways, it's been a fun trip. Still having these axis deer, they hang out on my property quite a bit, go off and on, but this is all low fence, so it's hunting. It's hard to get these things. You got to hunt hard for them, but that's what makes it all fun, right? Anyways, thanks for watching Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. Be sure and give us a thumbs up and tick the subscribe button. Also tick the reminder bell, and we'll give you a reminder of the videos that come in the future. So, but anyways, thanks for watching.